So today we are going to discuss how to increase our running speed by just simply using one stretch. And I know that many of you may be wondering, how is that even possible? How can one stretch increase the speed of my running? Well, the answer is really quite simple. When your hip joints get really tight, specifically the front of your hips, you will shorten your stride, which means you have to work harder to get to your destination at the speed that you want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to lengthen your stride by increasing the range of motion in this joint. And we're going to do so by targeting the ligaments and the hip flexor muscles. Now, oftentimes I find that people will focus more on lengthening their muscles and they don't tend to give enough credit to the ligaments, or a lot of people just don't even understand how to stretch their ligaments. So today I'm going to show you these two stretches that will do that. And the reason why we want to target our ligaments is very simple. Our ligaments are like elastic bands, and they, over time, with more use, they get shorter and shorter, and they also get weaker. So if we want to protect the health of our joints by not only increasing the range of motion, but also strengthening the joint with stability, we want to stretch our ligaments because ligaments respond differently than muscles. First of all, we have to apply a slow and steady load in the stretch to ligaments. That's how they receive their stretch response. And also, when ligaments get stretched, they also strengthen. So this is super key in maintaining the health of our joints and getting the results that we want to increase our running speed. And today I'm going to show you two stretches that are actually yin yoga stretches. It's really one stretch, but I'm going to show you two modifications of doing that. And it's just because it will target various different areas within that hip joint. And the ones that we're going to be doing today are called Baby Dragon and Dragon Flying High. So you may want to go grab a towel, a small towel or a pillow, because if you have bad knees, the knee that's resting behind you in the forward lunge, you're going to want to place something underneath it, especially if you're working on a hard surface floor. So I'll let you go grab that right now, and then when you're ready, we'll start. So to start off the Dragon series, we're going to start off in this forward lunge. You can start with bringing your right leg forward like I have, and have your left leg behind you with the knee resting on the ground. Check your knee alignment in the front. Make sure your right knee is directly over your right ankle. That's going to protect this whole joint and prevent it from injuring itself. Next, you're going to take your right shoulder. You're going to bring it down to the top of this right thigh. Bring the hands on the floor. And you want to make sure that you're getting really heavy on top of this leg. So that means you're completely relaxing. And then take your awareness to your hip joint here. And you want to fully let go. Let it drop all the way down to the floor. When that weight is dropping all the way down to the floor, you're now going to be targeting the ligaments which are on the left side of your leg in that hip joint. And that's going to start to lengthen them and strengthen them through this slow and steady load. You're going to hold this stretch for 1 minute. This stretch is called Baby Dragon. It's a yin yoga pose, and it's very effective in targeting the hip region for all those ligaments that we're trying to stretch to increase our speed as a runner. Once you're done, you're going to bring your knee, or you're going to bring your hands to your knee, and you're going to bring your spine into an upright position. Once you're in the upright position, you don't want to be leaning forward or too far back. You're going to allow this whole upper body weight to transfer straight down towards the mat again. So sometimes the tendency is to hold back. You really want to drop the hips down. Let them relax into that position. And then you're going to hold this again for 1 minute. It's going to feel tight. You want to use your breathing. Take deep breaths in through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. And hold that for 1 minute. Now this one is called Dragon Flying High. So those are the two stretches that we're going to be doing in the Dragon series. And once you're done the 1 minute here, you can come out and switch sides. So now that you've done both sides, you have completed the Dragon series for increasing your running speed. And we do that by increasing the length and strength of the ligaments at the front of the hip joint. This increases the length of your stride, which will effectively increase your running speed. So thanks for stopping by today. You want to practice this stretch Probably every day. You want to start at night if you're inflexible. At night is when your body is warmest and when it's going to be easiest to work your connective tissues and muscles. Once you've done that, you can work yourself up to twice a day, starting in the morning as well. The more that you target this area, the more relaxed the front of your hip joint will be, as well as keeping it strong and stable, which is really important. So thanks for stopping by the channel today. If you have any questions or you want to let me know how it's working for you, please do so in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And until then, I'll see you next time.